That is the winner, the champion of the celebrity boxing match that took place on Saturday. Yeah, NaakMusiq. Right before that, we had Cassper and NaakMusiq. A city to whom it may concern, the guy who lost to Uanga, which is NaakMusiq. Right, right. It's time for us now to talk about this. Yeah, welcome to the show. This is Let's Just Drive right here on KNR. With me, of course, Lelu. This is the hot topic for today. Definitely has to be a hot topic after what went down on Saturday. I'm not quite sure if people were actually expecting this. Yeah, I'm not quite sure if people were actually expecting NaakMusiq to win the fight. I'm saying this because, right? Kwensuku building up to imini ye fight. Uanga had absolutely nothing to say, right? We had no videos to, see that Uanga is actually preparing for the fight. And we could see that Cassper was putting in a lot of work, sibone videos zakhe zitrenda mfonini ejima phayana sikhomba ye jonga le ndoda uzayibetha uanga. And on the day of a fight, Uanga coming out, he looked like a confused man, ingathi ubhidekile. And andithetha into engakhange ingathethwa ngabantu. There were actually pictures of NaakMusiq trending on social media. Kusithiwa ye kutheni ngathi mfondini lo mntu uzawubethwa, ye kutheni enganiki ithemba nje uNaakMusiq. A lot of people were bengenathemba before the fight. Kwafika round one. Round one, Cassper. Yeah. Wawaphosa amanqindi kuNaakMusiq. And we thought, and I actually thought, wow, yeah. And I'm not gonna lie and change and say anything, right? Last week. Last week we had a Togno LT. We made a bet that okay, now I was rooting for Cassper to win. I'm not gonna lie, right? And LT was actually saying no, Anga was Medicans. Anga, he's gonna represent because he's not there for himself. He's there for Ijans. It's Dima funding Setjans. It's Dima say Eastern Cape, right? So if I take Kubega, zahamba rounds kwafumanise ukubana no kuyaliwa ngoku ayalwa la madoda. I'm not sure ibinguround bani apho babethene khona bayolala, waliphosa uAnga inqindi walilandela wayolala phantsi emfondini, balala kunye noCassper adiniwe madoda. So what I'm actually asking today, what I want to find out is that if you were watching a match on Saturday, ubufuna kuwina bani wena, right? Before i-fight ibe kanti iyaqala wena ubusithi kuzawina bani. So lo mntu ubusithi uzawina uwinile na. And how do you feel about the outcome of a fight? Should there be a rematch? Do you feel like i-judges were fair nge-fight? Do you feel like the outcome of a fight bekumele uba injeyana, bekumele uba kuwine NaakMusiq, right? It is what it is. Cassper lost to Uanga, and ekugqibeleni usothusile NaakMusiq. I won't lie. I think it's purely based on the fact that Cassper besimbona, there were videos of him circulating a trainer, getting ready for Lamini Nkulu. Whereas Anga, NaakMusiq was quiet, kungekho nto ininzi ebonisayo that he's putting in his training for a fight. Ukubone. And then there was that day of weighing. Hey, abantu bothi ukuba yemfundini umkhaba omngaka nisho ba kanye NaakMusiq is gonna win this fight with umkhaba omngaka mfundini inteshe engaka. Thetha uba umqeqeshi wakhe bengekho nto benoyenza ke ngala mkhaba, but boy oh boy Naak came out tops, won the title from Cassper and NaakMusiq. And I actually feel like, so based on the fact that Shem, Bobabini, they're not professional boxers, right? Abazombethi manqindi. So abazoba 100% as compared to abantu abazimbethi manqindi. Shem, I must say they did a pretty good job. Very entertaining. And they gave us what we were actually hoping for and wishing for. They gave us what we wanted to see, a fight between between his celebrities ezimbini. They didn't do it just for the sake of doing it. They actually fought. Those guys fought. Bawabekile amanqindi mfondini, ubethwe umuntu abedizi ubona uba uyagqadazela. Shem, they did a very good job considering that they're not professionals, you know. And I must say, Shem, Cassper and NaakMusiq did a good job, you know, in promoting the fight. The whole of South Africa was actually waiting for the fight. I'm not sure how many fights bezikhona before Eka Anga, before Eka NaakMusiq and Cassper and NaakMusiq. Everyone was just glued in. The internet, like the socials were going crazy because Bebelinde fight, iqala nini le fight. And I was actually one of them. I was like, Emani iqala nini le fight? Konini silindile? People didn't even go out. Okay, but I feel like most people were actually indoors waiting for the fight. You know, others were thinking that, okay, no, let me watch this fight first and then go out, celebrate. And yeah, we waited. We actually waited for him fight. And shame, no, they delivered. They definitely delivered what we were actually wanting to see. Two celebrities going head to head. And I must actually say that mhlambe uCassper ebengayilindelanga le nto yenzekile ayenzile NaakMusiq, simply because the time esilwa noSlick, right? It was a walk in the park for him. Ngokwesilwa noSlick, it was a walk in the park for him. Slick didn't put in any effort. I mean, the guy went in as he was, like uyanje payana. I think the only thing not to defend or not to fight. He doesn't really care about his ego and everything else. No. He just went there as and I can't really say Cassper had a fight with that guy because he beat him up. Like, azange amnike chance, wambetha kakuhle straight. So we can't really say that was a fight. Cassper ebeqala uba nefight now with NaakMusiq. And they delivered. They gave us a good fight. And actually, you know, the world of boxing, is going crazy. Nabantu, they are going crazy because azange kwakhe kwanjena mfondini. Yay! No, they really, really delivered. It was a good match to watch, you know, and I'm happy it happened because iphinde yabuyisa umdla kwisport samanqindi. Like kwimini nje bengenawuthi ndidubukela amanqindi, but because of la fight yabo, then abantu no man amanqindi, they're interesting, you know. And you know, and you know is that abantu, they're actually saying no, Cassper needs to give as new celebrities a chance. That's sort of what's going on. And I think it's a good thing that Cassper actually lost the fight, so that as new celebrities there's been a chance yogula, because this is just because he came up with the concept doesn't mean that now he needs to fight each and every celebrity there is in South Africa. I mean, there's a lot of people that can fight ngaphandle kwakhe. We don't need to see him all the time. Yena, he did a very good job. That we must give it to him. Imona pants. And the money that was made from that fight, genius. He's a genius. That guy, we must give it to him. Doesn't matter whether umthandi kangakanani na or whether but fact remains, you must definitely give. He did a good job. That guy did a good job. So I'm asking you today, I'm going on and on and on and on because it's so interesting, you know. And I would actually be having this conversation with LT, but he's not here today. So in Diambandot, what I'm actually asking today, what I want to find out from you guys is that Lomdo Bufuna awina winile na, and do you think that as the outcomes buzilindeleyo zizo is, do you think that the judges were fair you know ekujudging a fight between uNaak and uCassper? Because also Cassper feels like it judges, you know, akhange zijudge kakuhle. He thinks that each judges were not fair. He feels like he should have won the fight. He feels like, you know, ngoyena mntu uphose amanqindi kakhulu, or ngoyena mntu ufana uba une-points ezininzi more than uAnga, more than NaakMusiq. And he's saying he's hoping for a rematch with NaakMusiq. Yeah, it was tense. On Saturday, it was tense. Amadoda fonini exhathisile kuze ye ungakulinge usijongise fonini. Ungakulinge usijongise. NaakMusiq and Shem hayi khange abajongise. Loo nto le iyasifundisa. First, it was slick talk. That was all talks ezalwa noCassper. I remember very well. Wayemninzi apha emlonyeni uSlick Talk ethetha. Kwafika eringini, he had nothing to show for ukuthetha kwakhe, wase wabethwa qha. Now fast forward, uCassper is the one ebesenza. uCassper was doing all the talk, right? And uAnga besitya cwaka all this time preparing for a fight, right? And kwafika eringini mfondini wambonisa ubana jonga ke kwenziwa le nto. Let's talk, more action. Uanga was all about that. NaakMusiq showed him flames, Baba. He was like, Jack, I'm gonna show you. And I actually think that imsebenzele yena loo nto leyo. Imagine if NaakMusiq ebehamba ethetha ubana no, ndizambetha. And then angambethi. Yo, what an embarrassment. So I actually feel like his strategy sakhe worked on his behalf, you know. It worked for him. So who did you have your money on? Even abantu bebebhethile that phakathi kwee-celebrities zimbini. Abantu bebebhethile. Abanye ke they got their payouts. Abanye they lost ii-bets zabo. Others, you know, njengam no-LT. He was saying NaakMusiq is going to win the fight. And I was actually saying Cassper is going to win the fight. But I say either way, if NaakMusiq wins the fight, I am happy for him. You know, I'm happy for him because now I'm not. Maybe emotional before the fight. People were so emotional at the fight. I don't know why, especially the closer Jans, they were like, yeah. Askwazi no hamba noCassper fonini. Askwazi no hamba noCassper noma singamboni uba uAnga singaboni izividiyo zakhe ejima okanye esithini. But NaakMusiq all the way, and shame he did not disappoint iJans. He delivered a fight. What a fight. What an entertaining day. Shame. A lot of people, you know, were actually congratulating with Cassper and Uanga because that was like a big deal. In the, you know, sports entertainment, it was a big deal because boxing ibingasathathwa ngolo hlobo. Do you understand? Abantu bebengayithathi serious ngohlobo bayithatha ngalo ngoku. I think each and every person ngoku obukela i-boxing uyibukela because ubukela because of imatch kaCassper Nyovest and NaakMusiq. And shame no, they entertained. I'm pretty sure that abantu abayilileli imali yabo. I'm sure abantu abayilileli imali yabo, you know. So I'm sure no Black Coffee is pretty much disappointed because he was actually going with Cassper as well. What he posted on Twitter, wasn't on Twitter, when he said that, hey, gents, I love you both, but actually I'm going with Cass on this one. Shame, I wonder Tini Gogo. I wonder, Tini. Even Robert Marawa had something to say that, you know, that that fight was actually what SA Sport needed, you know. So he was like, you know what, whoever wins the fight, it's fine, it doesn't matter, but this is big, this is exactly what SA Sport needed. So yeah, man, I think he did a very good job. Sun City was packed. You know. I think that was really, really amazing. It worked out. Irregardless whether he won or not, worked out, made money out of that, you know. And yazi ke nje befuna rematch nje sithi no, I think 3 months is gonna be enough for me ubana ndiphinde ndibuye ndijime ndibe right ndibe pha. I want a rematch. No, he must relax now, he must rest now and give others a chance. I think it's fair that way. Uba uCassper ke arrest man, just give others a chance. I mean, imagine if he had to fight all zonke celebrities go up in South Africa. Not interesting, not quite interesting. Abantu would lose interest in that. But if kungathiwa kulwa uBig Zulu and Heavy K, that's something that people want to see, you know? And yeah, honestly speaking, he's revived the boxing, you know, boxing sport yes in South Africa. It's really amazing. You know, and yeah, man. It's amazing. There's that picture yakhe. Ikhona le picture yakhe engathi uyaqaqanjela engathi ithi kubuhlungu. Cassper that's circulating around social. Shame, man. Shame, man. But that's what happens. I mean, wonke umuntu ke ubane I don't know why zingekho zika-anga enobuso obufane because xa kubuhlungu kubuhlungu mos i-boxing actually ibuhlungu kwayona nje. Ibuhlungu kwayona nje. So, you know, a lot of celebrities were actually applauding Cassper Nyovest nje ngokwenza nje laa nto. Actually naye I think who's it Roberto was like congratulating Cassper, you know, we fight, you know, nje we fight. And no Andile Ncube also had something to say. You know, I think he went, let me check it out. He went to write much respect and love to at Cassper Nyovest and your team. You're not even breaking through ceilings because no one's ever been here to build before you. You're setting your own bar, you know? And at NaakMusiq, without you, there isn't a first. You're all in history. That's true. That is true. Wow, that is amazing. That is definitely amazing. So you still tune in. Good KNR. This is Let's Just Drive with me, Lelu. And all the way up until 6 o'clock, the last hour. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's check out Ngobani Abakoyo. The only way that I can see that you're tuning in right now, Guba Ushi, a comment or a reaction rather. Otabo Chaya Sabulela. Sonelisa George, thank you so much for tuning in. Tembela Mgolozeli, thank you. Utawadzi Takazuzu ukhona naye uLikhosi ukhona ufani Zafish ukhona uXolisa Batman Manga. Thank you so much guys for tuning in. Going to your comments zethu uthi Utawadzi Takazuzu ndikunye nawe enqubeni. Inkosi kakhulu Takazuzu, wena ubufuna kuwina bani kwi-match ebidlala on Saturday between Cassper Nyovest and NaakMusiq. Ubufuna kuwina bani wena, and do you actually feel like lo muntu ubufuna win, is it i-decision ye-judges, was it fair? Do you feel like bajaje kakuhle i-judges? Is uViolethu Happiness Mapikata uthi yena Team Naak. Yes, I'm sure you're saying Team Naak there. So uViolethu is Team Naak. I was actually also no. Let me not tell lies ngeveki yepasika. I was actually Team Cassper. I was voting for Cassper. I was rooting for him to win, but he didn't, of which it's still fine, you know. Either way, they both get to walk away with something. You don't go home empty-handed. That is the whole. I mean, it's amazing, really. It was a good fight to watch, and it was worth it because basically I ended up staying at home, not even going out or play. I wasn't even planning to go out at that day. On that day, I was actually planning to stay home, but yay! Even people that were not planning nokubana bazawuchitha imini ngomgqibelo endlini, shem ended up behlala endlini because by the time imatch ibiphela, it was too late, you know, to actually say they're going out. Uthabo Chaya uthi kena ke ncede awine la bhuti cause ebezobe usichanile sizibraz ndisengcobo eCobosi emjanyane. Thank you so much Thabo. Benditshilo ke ndathi jonga uAnga nimfakela ipressure. NaakMusiq, there was so much pressure on him. You know, pressure from the Eastern Cape, pressure from Jans, pressure from entertainment world, J in general. I mean, there's so much pressure on that guy, and Jans were like, Jonga, we will disown you. If you lose this match, we are disowning you. So usijongise sizijans, soze usijongise sizijans, and Shem he delivered. Lena ndla ngoyitsho ndithi jonga into endiyifundileyo apha mna kule match is that funeka uthule mani, ungathethi kakhulu. Suba lapha kakhulu uvele uthule umbonise nje umntu uba uzawumenza ntoni na. Wenze loo nto leyo uNaakMusiq. Umbonise eringini that jonga kwenziwa ngolu hlobo. Ndiza kubetha, ndakubonisa mna ingathi besitsho uNaakMusiq jonga. Uyathetha wena, ndakubonisa abantu wena. But congratulations to him, man. It's so good though. It's so good. No bad blood between the two. So nathi ke akufunekanga sibe caba hey hayibo si-invested because asofumana nento ke thina. Uphiwe Amanda Dziba uthi ke ke I lost to i-boys zam zalapha emsebenzini. I still haven't recovered. Shame. So you were going with Cassper now, just like me. I also made a bet with LT and he was like, no, Nak is actually going to pull one out of the hat and he's going to win. Unak is going to surprise us. In as much as it takes work, but Unak is going to surprise us. And Shem, he did. Hi, he did. Hi, Chang, he did. First round, though. First round, I must say, I thought Unak was on better. First round, the way Cassper ebephosa ngawo amanqindi, I thought yes, ishubile ke ngoku. Jonga iBrazil noba bezibamba amazinyo ziqinisile ziqonda hey andiyazi ke le yenzelwe we, especially after kuphume eza pictures ngoku bephuma pha uNaak waphuma ngathi ngumuntu odize ongaqinisekanga uba utheni. I think also it was I think it was in nerves, man. Not to say bana ebengekho ready kanye thina ebe nervous more than anything else. But I'm glad, man, to I'm glad just for ijans, for iseki ejans, is it dima sejans. I'm happy for you guys because since we need uNaak nani ni winile nizijans, so it's all good. Uwizi F spora uthi ke nake Naak ebemele thina amaXhosa. Definitely, man, definitely. It's so good though. I was actually going with Cassper, but it's so good. There's nothing we could do. I'm not that invested with fight. Just like I like abanye abantu that were actually like so much invested with fight. And no. Shem, abantu bebedlala ubetway guys nizifumene imali zene niwinile okanye nitheni niluzile. I don't know. People made money, yeah. Hoping that ubethe kakuhle noko wawina from the fight. All right, now we're going to our last hour of inkqubo yethu yanamhlanje. Singena kwi-hour yokugqibela sobe kanti siyabetha phaa ngo-6 o'clock siyashiya sivulela abanye abantu ba bangene. This is Let's Just Drive right here. Okay, now with me, of course, Miss Lelu, right up until the last hour. Thank you so much to everyone that's tuning in right now. Kunye naye wonke umuntu beqale nathi inkqubo siyabulela kakhulu ya. Yaqhubekeka ke inkqubo. We're about to leave this live feed right now. I'm just going to give you a couple of 3 minutes. So if you're getting let's just drive. We're having a hot topic right here. We're having a hot topic. We're asking, between Cassper and NaakMusiq. When I willing the bani na. Did you do you feel like outcome fight? Was it fair? Or do you feel like there should be a rematch? Just for control. Do you think that there should be a rematch? Kuthiwe Anga versus NaakMusiq. But why would you want to fix something that's not broken? I mean, the judges, they know how to judge a fight. So I definitely don't think that a rematch is necessary. But anyways, I don't know anything about boxing. I am just sharing my own view. Right. Let's go to Eddie Vaku. Uthi Eddie. I feel Cassper ubhidakele from the onset. Great strategy from Anga's team because had he not from the word go, we would be speaking a different outcome. That rushing it Cassper and ended up holding, and there was too much holding and hitting, but great entertainment. So what you're basically saying, AD, is that Cassper uya ngamandla kakhulu. So waphela ediniwe ngoku semhaga manje emhaga. And there was a lot of holding esuka kuCassper ehaga pha uAnga. Idiniwe indoda. Idiniwe indoda iyakhefuzela idiniwe. But again, I think they were both tired, man, because they're not professional boxers. We must think of that. They're not professional boxers. So obviously bazawudinwa because abaqhelanga ukulwa, even though bebehleli belungiselela kakade, even though bebesele beqhelile utraina nojima. Training is not the same as uba actual fight, It's not the same thing. But they did a very good job for it. Abantu bebesima pho anga bebengqiyamile kwi-ring emfondini. Hey, it was hectic. It was hectic, but very entertaining. Our pussies. It was great entertainment indeed. Definitely, it's what we wanted. We actually wanted to see a fight between two celebrities, and that is what they gave us. They gave us a fight. That's what we wanted, Nati. So I was actually starting to feel like, hey, Jonga, yabana one day kwale match mnango, because the whole of South Africa was waiting for image engaqaliyo. Ye man, oko abantu kanti nithi ku-socials, oko abantu bebuzana kanti nithi iqala nini le match, kuthiwa hayi ngo-7, hayi ngo-6, hayi ngobani bani. Hayi, they had to save the best for last. Definitely, indeed, they did. Right? It's time for us to get out of here, man. And in fact, it's time for us to end this broadcast. But ke uzawushiya comment yakho. I'm not going to end the broadcast for now. I'm just going to leave it for you guys. Indokubana nishiye comments in. Share, man. Sorry to everyone ebebhethile and lost ibet. Abafana no Piwe Amanda Ziba. Sham, my darling, I am so sorry. But okay, you must pay. Please pay. Pay. Right, 7 minutes past the hour of 5 o'clock. Third hour of inkqubo yethu. Siyangena ngoku siyanishiya. Thank you so much for tuning in. Masiyivale ngolo hlobo sizodlala umculo omnandi. Kungomvulo ke. Ndiyazi abantu abaninzi ke shem abadibani noMonday. Akumandeyeki tu. Umzimba uvele ungavumi tu. Nje kwabantu abaninzi basahleli ngoku, abanye abayanga kwasemsebenzini, abanye bafakwa i-sick note kodwa bakho sick kwa, badiniwe ibinkulu le weekend besisuka kuyo emfonini. Abantu bathe jonga, okay, kulethi ngoku so for uba siphume siyocelebrate i-win ka-Anga, yeah, kulethi ngoku for uba siyocelebrate i-win ka-Naak. Rather, let's go out Sunday and celebrate. Ibe Sunday, following day is Monday kuyaphangela. Forgetting that kuyaphangela, abantu they celebrate bangagoduki early. But you know what? It's all good. Asihambe siye phayana kumsaki esithi Fetch Your Life. This is KNR Drive. With me, of course, Miss Lelu. 8 minutes bethile insimbi ka 5 o'clock. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. This is where we end the broadcast.